5 little speckled frogs sat on a wooden log, eating the most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. Hello, YouTube. I need a breath now. So, I am Edmonkey, and welcome to one of my emblems. Today we're going to be making like a frog, and it's not off anything, it's just one I made up. I was messing around with the shapes. I thought the heart looked pretty cool to make eyes. I thought that would work well, so I decided I'm going to make something from it and make like the big boggly eyes, and this is why I just did it, and I thought it looked funny, so I thought I'd stick it up. So it is a frog or a lizard, I'm not quite sure what it is, it's just a lizardy froggy thing. So let's get started. First shape you're going to need is a heart. Make it black. Make a copy of this. Make it the light green colour, number 3. When I say number 3, I mean third from the top on the light green coloury column. Then we make a copy of that and make it white. And you just gradually make these smaller like I've done in the picture. Then we have a kiss, and you make this black and you stick it in the middle of the eyes, or the middle of the heart to separate the eyes like I've done there. Then we make a full circle black and you squish it down like so to make the cheekies of the frog. The cheekies, I like the word cheekies. So yeah, of the frog. Then you make a copy of layer number 4, which is the kiss. You make this light green number 3, the same colour as the eyes. Then you get a copy of layer number 5, which is the circle. Make this light green number 3, and then you kind of make these slightly smaller again. Get a copy of layer number 7, make this light green number 4, and a copy of layer number 6, and make this light green number 4. So this is the kiss and the circle again, and you just go in light green number 4, so when you go down the column, it's a slightly lighter colour than the original, so it's just one lighter, and you stick it slightly to the right of the shape like I'm doing here. It just makes the light look coming in on the right hand side of the face, just makes it look a bit more 3D, more cartoony, and I just think it looks cool. So like I've done here, and I do fiddle around with it slightly later again, because if you notice the actual point at the top of my shape is just poking over the eyes, and I move the eyes up a little bit later because I notice it when I put the background in. I didn't notice it when I was doing it, but I do move it a little later. You shall see, I'll tell you when I do it. Then we get a smile outline, and you make this black and put it in the middle of his face. Now he looks all like lizardy, toady face now already. Look at that, how cool does that look? And that's pretty easy and done and simple. Next thing we get is a clean house, and it's just to make the shoulder shape or the body shape of him. Make it black, make a copy of this and make it light green number 3, so the same original colour what you've used. I actually do a darker version later, which would be light green number 2. So you can do that version. I think it actually looks slightly better with the darker version. So then we get the copy of the heart, which is layer number 5. We make a copy of this and make it like a dark blue. So this is blue number 1, and you stick that in his eyes. Make a copy of that and make it light blue number 7, so a lighter colour. And then we get a copy of that and we make this light blue number 6, so it keeps getting lighter like so. And then we get a black one and put it in the middle. Actually, we make this one darker. Number 6 would be darker, so it's one darker. So you have the original dark blue, which is blue number 1. Then you have a lighter blue. Then you have one darker than it, and then you have the black heart in the middle, and you just kind of offset the two last ones, the darker blue and the black, just because where I will put the fly on his nose, so this is what I do. It kind of makes it look like he's looking at it slightly more. We get a full circle, make it white, and you're just going to make a copy of this and make it small and stick it up there. Then I make another copy of the full circle. You could just grab a new full circle, it's up to you, but I thought it's easier just to quickly copy it. Make this one slightly smaller because the left hand side of him is going to be where the shadow is almost, but he's kind of in full light, but it's just the darker side of his face, so the circle is going to be larger on the right hand eye. That's what I went with. So now we get a half a circle, and we're just going to make this black, stick it there in the corner of his mouth, because this is where his tongue is going to come out, and what we're using for the tongue is going to be the mane. Now we're going to use red, and you're going to make this red number 5, so 5 down on the red column. It's simple, that's how we go, look 5 down, and then when I actually choose it, eventually, there we go. I was just looking at the colours, which one looked best, I don't know. So then we make another copy and we make this red number 4. Now, red number 4 is one darker, because this is like the shadow on the tongue, because it's almost like twisting and turning. I don't imagine that might not be what a frog tongue does in real life, but this is what I'm doing. So then we make a copy of layer number 22, we stick it coming in from the right hand side, make a copy of layer number 24 now, which is just the lighter main colour, and you're going to stick that on the top like so. Then I make a copy of layer number 23, which is the darker main colour, and I just stick that underneath for the shadow of the tongue like so. And it's just easier than actually redoing them, because then you ain't got to fiddle around doing the colour, and it's always the same colour like so. And I just move these a little bit around like I have done there. Now we get a heart again, and we're going to make this white. And this is a quick way, I thought, and an easy way, and it looks like little wings to me. I actually do this at 35% opacity. I go to 25 here, but I increase it in a minute. You'll see this. Just go straight to 35 if you want. And then I get a full circle, make it black, because it's just going to be the bottle. It's a quick, simple little fly. It's not a difficult fly to make. And you just want to make the black circle in front and the wings behind like so. And it just, I think it looks like a fly. I'm not going to get all complicated with the fly. It's quick and simple. So then I just make a small outline white, just put a bit of shimmer on the tongue, because almost like it makes it just look wet. I did think about doing some little specks of like spit almost, but then I thought I can't bother, because it would interfere with the eye from where the tongue is and stuff. So I thought just use two small outlines, one on the top right hand corner and one just coming out of his mouth, to make it look like the wetness on his tongue. Like so. So I just made a copy of the original small outline and stick it over there. Then we get a rounded square, and I make this light brown number 6 and stick it behind him. You can use whatever colour you want. This is what I use, and it's like a yellowy colour. Then I make the eyes slightly bigger, like I said, just so it fit around the kiss, because the kiss was a bit wrong. So I just needed to change the shape slightly. And then I get a survivor, make it layer 25 so it's behind the tongue white. I make it 15% opacity, just to put a bit of shimmer on his face. And there you're done. If you want a little cool little frog emblem, it isn't of anything. It is just my cool little frog emblem. Edmonkey out. Ribbit, ribbit. One little speckled frog sat on a wooden log, eating the most delicious grubs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there was no speckled frogs. Glug, glug.